So we're back in the shed and it's time to assess the damage. And under first inspection, there's quite a bit. The main one, hello Ryder, the main one is this door here got minced. So I run a skin. The skin's actually not that bad, but the door underneath is very bent. It doesn't close properly. We basically slammed it shut for the event and left it the whole time. This skin got pretty beat up in here and it's actually cracked up here. So I think it might be easier to make a whole door rather than just fix that. This rim got a good touch up. One of the other rear ones over there did as well. But, and you know, like the guards broke the lights out, broke the front guard. So it definitely got a bit beat up, but it would have sucked. It would have been way more sad if I didn't win, but I won, so I don't really care all that much. So anyway, I'm going to pull them doors off and assess them. I'm going to see if I can get the skin off that one easily and do some panel beating. Because if I can fix it, it doesn't matter what it looks like underneath as long as it closes properly. So I'll pull that off and see how we go. Finally got the skin off. That was an absolute mission. I put only a bit of Sikaflex, but apparently enough to hold on really well. So this is the main damaged area. It has had a knock on that side, but that was last time. So I'm going to see if I can get something in there, pull it up here, and then do some tapping in that way. Alright, so it's lining up a lot better. It's not perfect, nowhere near perfect, but unfortunately it's pulled the skin apart. So it closes fine, and when the skin's on it, it'll actually sit pretty flush with that. So I'm happy with that, but I don't know if I should try to straighten this bit or just leave a big gap there. It'll fill up with smoke. That's my only problem. But apart from that, you know, it's actually come up not bad. I don't really know how I can get that bit over to there. I'm definitely not a panel beater. But if I was to leave it like that, it would work fine. Okay, so after some thought, I'm not going to fix the rear door. I'm just going to make a complete new one. The front one just needs a little bit of bog and filler and stuff. I'll run that one again, but I'm going to make a whole new rear door. So it's a two-piece mold. Here's the actual door part. Here's the part that the hinge goes on. So I've got to make this bit first. I'm not going to film this. I'm just going to smash it out. I've got other videos making carbon fiberglass stuff. So I'll just jump back in as each stage is done maybe. So let's get this done so I can get it off the paint ASAP. Alright, waxed and PVA'd that one. And this one. So I'll do a gel coat on this one first. I've got the kids destroying boxes.
What other helmet?
Alright, so gel coat. First coat of gel coat on both pieces. I might do another coat, but that's the first bit done. All right, let's go, boys. So last night I started the next process, or the next part of the process, which was glassing this. So we'll pop that off in a second. I put some more filler in here and down in some of the sort of areas that can be a little bit more challenging. And I also glued this back on, and now I'll bog these little bits up here. So hopefully that door is almost right, and I will glass this one up. Well, I'll pop that one off actually, then I'll glass this one up, and this will be ready to pop out of the mold tomorrow, hopefully. So let's get to that. Alright, so I've popped that out, drilled the holes. Now I'm going to lay glass down on this. I'm going to sit this on it while the glass is wet on the bottom piece, and then that will essentially glue itself down. I'll bolt it in, and then when I pop that one out, this will come with it. So that's how you do it. You've already seen me do it before, so I'm not going to film any more of this until this is done. So see you then. Well, that is hopefully done. So clamp this bit in, got some screws holding it in place, glues to itself in there, and then to pop it out tomorrow, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be good. And then cut the edges, drill the holes for the hinges, and that's a new door. Alright, so it's time to pop the door out. I put on another layer. I just sort of joined the bottom to the top in here. Put it outside, so it's gone off really nice and fast. So let's pop it out, and hopefully it turned out mint. Alright, is it going to be good? Please be good. Then fix a bit down the bottom. Not perfect, but pretty good. This stuff is just so annoying. It's cracked off a bit here. I can fix that like pretty easily, but I just have to. I'm sick of these bits. There's another bit here as well. So I'm gonna have to do some more bogging. Oh well. Them two bits join nicely, so that's good. Let's trim it up and then start bogging. Alright, I didn't film any of it because nothing about it's exciting, but bogged them spots, sanded them in. They're pretty good. I think they might be good enough. I just siliconed up the edges of this, and where I all that black is where it's all pushed open, but a bit of silicone and expander foam, and I started sanding this down actually. So done a little bit of dry sanding. I think I'll dry sand it all, then I might do a bit of a wet sand, but I'm gonna mow my lawns and spend some time with the family. So the doors are basically done, which is good. And then I sand the car and get it off the brainer for paint. So we are cruising. So I actually ran out of time to get it painted, so I ended up getting it ready for the next round, and well, this happened. Well, unfortunately, that wasn't the day we were hoping for. Enough I said it. It was just a bunch of neutrals, kept missing, went down, nothing.
Well, thanks again for coming out, ladies and
Just
gentlemen, boys and
gone.
girls.
So that's a shitty way to lose, shitty way to go out, but it is what it is. Get it home, pull it out, pull the box out. Maybe it's not the box, maybe it is the shifter. So we'll see. Alright, we're underneath the car, pulling out this gearbox. Unfortunately, it's not a simple linkage fix. Well, we found the problem. That has snapped completely off. So hopefully I can buy another one of them. So the gearbox is fine, and it's a part that maybe is serviceable. Hopefully. Well, I didn't film any of it, but broken bit is out. New one is back in. It wasn't too bad. It was really hard getting the plugs out and the Allen that was here, because it was all Loctited in for obvious reasons, but they're all aluminium and small. But got it. Just got to clean it up. But yeah, it's fixed, so that's awesome. Yeah. All right, guys, I don't know where we are in this video, but I've just finished fixing the gearbox, the little, I don't know what you'd call it, shifter, ball, I don't know, the thing that goes down into the shifter location snapped off. I think I got some photos here. I didn't film any of me fixing that on purpose. Crap job, wanted to get it done. Wouldn't have been that exciting to watch anyway, but it's in, it's working, it's fixed. So that is a big relief. So today I'm in the shed and I'm getting the car ready for paint. As you might be able to hear that noise. Got the heater going, it's Tassie. But huge shout out to Origin, corporate. Got some new guards there to go on the car. The old ones are all cracked and you know, we're painting the whole car, so I want it to look pretty fresh. So I got to put them on, but I got to get the holes all in the right spot. And I've also got to replace this door, which was in the accident. It's all cracked, but I've got another one over there, right there, that needs to go on. Skirts, front guards, front bumper, all of it. Most of it's fitted up, ready to go. So today's job, get the guards on, fix that door, and then wet sand everything. And this can go off to paint ASAP. So I probably won't film a whole heap because I just got to smash these jobs out, but I'll check back in throughout the process. I don't know how other people do it, but this is how I work out the holes. Tape down, and then I'll use this pencil and I'll actually put a hole in it like that, in all of them. And then when I pull this back up, lay the guard on, pull that bit of tape down, that'll have my location for the holes. Hopefully it works. And just like that, the new rear quarter / door is on. Fits pretty good. Definitely not like perfect, but it's a drift car at the end of the day. And function is, you know, key number one, but that looks solid. So now all I've got to do is do the holes for the window, get that in the right spot, and this one is finished. This one's a lot lighter than that one. I went even thinner, so that'll be interesting to see how it holds up. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can cut the perimeter off, because I need obviously the flanges, and then make one of the door skins that comes with the wide body kit work. So obviously these are pretty much, well, they are exactly the same, but they don't have the spot here that it bolts onto. So I'm wondering if I can basically somehow glue that on, glue the top bit on here for the window to stick on, and the bottom trim here for it to seal, because these are, you know, they've done really well. They're better than mine, way better than mine. So, you know, it's another option. So I might play around with that. But yeah, that's only this one side. Now I've got to do the other side. Well, I did it. I cut the perimeter off. I've just got some Clecos holding it on. But that would work actually pretty awesome. So I could just fiberglass it back onto this, onto that. So basically now I have a spare door ready to go. I'll still just use that one because it's molded and I don't have to do any work, and I need to get this to paint ASAP. But that's pretty sick, and that's good to know. When I make the mold, all I have to do is really that outside bit, and I can just glue this onto it afterwards, and then I just got to make a panel for on there to pick up the latch. It's touching a bit here, so I have to do a little bit of trimming, but overall it's pretty good. So that's awesome to know. Well, I haven't filmed any of it, but the JZX is ready to go, all sanded down, all waxed and greased. Got all the panels in here. I'm going to load it up on the trailer now because I'm off to Melbourne on Monday for work, and I'll take this into Brianna first thing Thursday morning when I get back. So I want to have it on the trailer, good to go, and then hopefully we can be putting it together next weekend. So let's get it on the trailer. She's all tucked in here, ready to be taken off to Brianna for paint in a couple of days. So keen to see this thing finally with its livery on it. It has been coming for a long time.